Let me go. I can't. Ryan started for the door. He could no more leave than Cody. Nor did he want to. He was safe here. Safer than anywhere else he'd ever lived. Are you afraid of him? Ryan couldn't deny it. Trader was the scariest man he knew, and Ryan hadn't survived this long by defying him. Eat your soup. It's good. You could help me if you wanted. It's just not possible, okay? Ryan wasn't about to explain himself to this kid, but the words came anyway. There's no place to go. We're in the middle of nowhere. There were guards, he added to himself, and the dogs. So you're a prisoner too? That touched off a spark of anger. This is my home. In a few days this kid would be gone, but Ryan would still be here. I live here. Cody studied him for a minute, as if evaluating Ryan's claim, then said, I will get out of here. Ryan didn't answer. What was the point? The kid wasn't going anywhere until Trader came for him. Sooner or later, he'd figure that out for himself. I'll check on you later, Ryan said. As he closed and locked the door behind him, something slammed against the other side, then slid to the floor. Ryan pictured the tray, the shattered dishes and food in a puddle on the expensive rugs. Damn. It would be his job to clean up the mess. The kid was going to make this difficult. Too bad, because he would break. They all did, eventually. Chapter 1. He was big. 220 pounds at least. Visibly strong, and young. No question his body had made the journey to manhood, but the stupid grin on his face said his mind was stuck in adolescence. He'd taken an aggressive stance, feet planted wide, arms flexed. You're going down, bitch. Erin backed up. Whatever you're trying to prove, this isn't the way. I'm not the one with something to prove. He edged toward her. She put more distance between them, reaching for the calm that would get her through this. Instead, she found something else, something darker. Where do you think you're going? He asked, a smirk in his voice and on his face. He was right. She had little maneuvering room, though she doubted more space would make a difference. If she ran, he'd be on her in seconds, and it would be over. Her best bet was to stand her ground. Look, she started. He made a sudden and unexpected grab for her, his big hands clamping brutally around her forearms. But the move was based on brute strength, not skill, and she twisted and brought one elbow up to slam into the underside of his chin. He grunted and released her. She backed again. The next time, she saw him coming and ducked and rolled out of reach. Back on her feet, she pivoted to face him again. You're quicker than you look, he said. And you're clumsier. The reply escaped before she could check herself, and he obviously didn't like it. Enough of this shit. He came at her again, fast and straight this time. Erin blocked him, her foot outside his, ankle to ankle. The heel of her right hand slamming against the underside of his chin, her left striking his bicep, then delivering a stunning blow to the side of his neck and forcing his head sideways into his shoulder. At another time, the shock on his face might have been comical. But today, she wasn't laughing. She seized his elbow, twisted, and he landed on his back, hard. But she kept him rolling onto his stomach and jammed her knee against his kidney. His arm wrenched behind him, bent at the wrist, her free hand shoving his head to the floor, and he frantically slapped the mat in surrender. The class applauded. Erin held him a few seconds longer, then let go, releasing his arm and backing away. Good job, Erin. Bill Jensen, head martial arts instructor at the CIA's farm, stepped away from his trainees and extended a hand to the man on the floor. Sorry, Cassidy. It's the price you pay for being the biggest SOB in the class. The younger man ignored the offered assistance and sprang to his feet. No problem. He rotated and massaged his shoulder. I like getting roughed up by a woman half my size. Life sucks sometimes, Erin said, as she retrieved her towel from a corner of the mat, especially in the company. She was still edgy.